Health officials are working to help ease vaccine worries in more rural areas. Reporter Alex Miller takes us to Wyoming, where vaccinations are more than 10% below the national average.
All right, here we go.
Ken Weber just got his second dose of the Moderna vaccine.
All right, that's it, eh?
After having COVID himself just 6 months ago, it was a no-brainer.
I don't know if I'd call it nervous, but it's like, I don't want to get sick again. I just felt like I needed to do it just so I could start living my life a little bit more.
But in his home state of Wyoming, Weber's story is unique. He says his coworkers are not getting vaccinated, his friends are skeptical. Here, just 29% of the population is fully vaccinated, more than 10% lower than the national average. Most people in Wyoming haven't received a single shot. The CDC says nearly a quarter of the people in the state are unsure about getting it. All of that makes Wyoming the most vaccine-hesitant state in the nation.
They felt like the vaccine was sped too quickly and developed too quickly. Some people are concerned that it just doesn't have an FDA approval yet without the emergency use authorization.
Dr. Christopher Shamber, the incoming vice president of the Wyoming Medical Society, has heard every question in the book about these shots.
Is this protein incorporated into my DNA in the case of the Moderna and Pfizer vaccines? What is this protein going to do long term, years down the road? Are there microchips in the vaccine?
He says political leanings and misinformation have skewed his patients' perspectives on this virus.
A lot of people getting information off of Facebook and unverified media sources. And even, especially early on in the pandemic, they would believe those sources even over what I was telling them about the actual science going on. And that's really hard to combat when you're going at it straight with facts, and there's still the disbelief in it.
But in a state that is incredibly rural, where cases and deaths have been relatively low, many people are hanging their hat on the freedom not to get the shot.
If you want to get the vaccine, you're more than welcome to get the vaccine, and if you don't, nobody's judging you here.
There's people here not vaccinated, I don't care.
Because the reality is, life didn't stop for most people in this state the way it did in others.
I've been on ranches working where they've got COVID. I still go to work. I have never quit working, nor have I worn a mask unless I'm forced to.
And for people here, the vaccine just isn't as important for getting back to normal. In Riverton, Wyoming, Alex Miller, Newsy.